Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine Avataravarishthaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Friday, June 20th, 1884. It was dusk. Sri Ramakrishna was sitting in his room, absorbed in contemplation of the Divine Mother. This is one constant trend we see throughout the Gospel. When it is evening, dusk, the sun has just set and the gap, total nightfall, before the full nightfall, there is the dusk period. The sun has set. No more sunshine. Dull light. Sun is going down, down, down. Slowly darkness is increasing. And we cannot see properly things. Sri Ramakrishna used to just to whether this is exact Sandhya time or not. To know, he used to just see. If he is not able to see the hairs on the body, hands and all will have small hairs. He would see like this. If no more is seen at the evening, it has already just half an hour, maybe left over for the darkness to engulf. That is called Sandhya. Immediately his mind used to get indrawn from the external things and get slowly settled down at the feet of Mother. Just like all birds come back from last afternoon, they take little rest. From morning, at dawn, they get up and start searching for their food, run about, chirp, or sit for few minutes here, there, in the early morning. Before they can go for selecting their food and searching for food, they simply will be watching nature and chirping around, as if they are singing the good morning to the nature. It's a beautiful time when whole thing. Now we are in the ashrama around, full of vegetation, forest-like atmosphere. Morning we'll see birds chirping, and it will last for about half an hour to 45 minutes. Then everything again becomes silent. They are searching for food. They go on eating here, there, from branch to branch. If fruits are there, anything, insects, birds, small things, they go on eating, and till afternoon, after mid-sun, when the sun is almost nearing the zenith or just crossing the zenith, they will go and take rest for about half an hour, 45 minutes. They will be sitting. All cows who are grazing will sit under a tree shade and go on chewing the cud that they have taken and enjoying the nature. Then again, the time is coming around 4 o'clock in the evening. In Indian context, I am telling, in the evening around 4 o'clock, it is now at 6, there will be dusk beginning. Sun is going to set. So that period, again they rush to gather their food, eat as much as possible, and when the sun has set, no more sunshine, they all run back to their trees. Again the chirping begins. And when the last darkness has engulfed, whole thing, they go to their nests, resting place, wherever they have selected. Almost all animals go. Now, this is the time when nature is totally changing from busy hours of the day to absolute silence of the midnight. They are moving. So, this transformative period is called Sandhya. Sandhya is joining. It is neither day nor night. It is like a threshold. And that time, the mind also, you can see all beings, mind of all beings wants to enter into rest. The whole thing is over. Play is over. Runabout is over. Activities are over. The nature has withdrawn the light. It has to take rest. Slowly, it enters into rest. The same time, when the whole thing, external things are coming to an end, the yogis utilize this time. Everything is calming down. Whole nature is my bodily existence, my mental existence, like all other animals, how they withdraw and all go back and rest. In the same way, the yogis, the sadhakas, withdraw, and instead of making it the whole system lie down and sleep, he tries to enter into the inner world of spirit. Not much, maybe half an hour, 1 hour, he goes inside, peeps. He will not be able to reach, but as if he is peeping from any window. Oh, there, the stillness, absolute stillness is there. Oh, there, great peace is there. How will I go? How will I enter? All that in search sometime goes off. I want to go inside. I want to have that eternal peace and bliss which I can understand. It is there, but I can't. It is like he's kept in a glass house. He's able to see all around, but he cannot come out. Like that will be the state of a yogi when it is. But those are enlightened, smoothly slip into the another dimension of spiritual world, which is ever there, a ocean of bliss, everything. If whatever you can conceive, whatever you can think of, whatever you want to see, any form of God or this, that, you can see. Any Aishwarya of the transcendental realm, any heavenly enjoyments you can see. Nothing is lacking. Here everything is limited and everything is governed by law. There, in the spiritual world, it is governed by your own will and divine will. I want to see God as Rama. I want to see as Buddha. It is there. I want to know what is the intense joy of spirit. What is that ocean of Satchidananda? Everything is available because it is spiritual world. The source of the entire innumerable numbers of universes. It is there. So nothing, those dimensions are different. Now in dream is unreal. This world, compared to this world, we are in waking state. The dreaming state is we consider as unreal because it doesn't continue. In waking state, suppose again I sleep, if the dream continues from where it has been left, or it is continuing, but it is entirely different. Each thought of the day, whatever is intense, whatever is external suggestions coming, mind creates a world. There we see world, an unreal thing when we wake up. Similarly, when we enter into samadhi and come back, oh, the world I was saying was unreal. That has disappeared. Now, what is real? This world that alone shines forth. Oh, this world is God. Everything is divine. Everything is divine. Sri Ramakrishna used to say, it is like whole world is made up of wax. Color waxes, color things. White wall, wax made of white color. Like that, everything. Suppose it is like that, everything is wax. It has taken many forms, many shapes. Now this universe looks entirely different. It is divine, divine, divine. Well, I was seeing a world which is not real, but created by my mind according to its vasanas. I, mine, all these are only mental conceptions, false conceptions. I am body, from beginning from the I am body. Nature takes you away every day, but again I am body comes the moment I wake up. From here begins all things are unreal. You are not body. You are calling yourself this body. Till spiritual awakening. Then you say, oh, body was the outermost cover I was wearing. How did I identify? All through my life, all these days, doubt comes. This is from the beginning with this, the whole your whole world you are seeing is with reference to this bodily existence as you. When the scale I want to measure, when the scale is wrong scale, every reading is wrong. Suppose I take 9 inches or a 10 inches scale and call it 1 foot. So whatever measurement you have done is everything is wrong. It is with respect to your scale. It is not with respect to the universal scale. When it comes, it becomes an entirely different picture. So here we see how much of difference it makes between real and the unreal. When you go into samadhi and come back, you will see the reality. Oh, wow, everything I was calling with respect to this body. Father was father because this body, it was related in that way. Mother was mother to me because it was related to this body. Brother was brother, that was teacher. Everything was there. Just because it was in relation to, with respect to this bodily existence. When bodily existence goes away, everything is divine. So Sri Ramakrishna used to, that hour, as soon as it is dusk, he is withdrawing. Because it is a natural thing, we keep ourselves engaged at that time. Left to nature, man has been endowed with the intellect, which can penetrate into the nature and find out the reality. Every object, internally, the innermost core, if you enter anywhere, whether it's atom of a chair, wherever you enter, whatever object you see, your own self, go to the core, there is a door which opens up into the infinity. Every object has that one pivot on which it is moving, existing. If you see from that pivot, there is infinite existence. If you go within, Every object, it opens into infinity. It opens into infinity. It opens into infinity. We are seeing, we are not able to penetrate and go inside of any object. Just like we are not able to enter into ourselves consciously. Unconsciously, nature takes me to that place of infinity, closing my eyes, taking me backward, to turn inward and go to my core as I go into deep sleep, forgetting the world, forgetting the body, forgetting the mind, one by one layer. I'm leaving and going at night like that. If I leave the one by one layer, Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vinya, I enter to my core, it opens into infinity. Every object is like that. Anything you see, even form of the gods and goddesses, you may get a vision. It opens up. It is behind stands the unchanging eternal reality, the Brahman, the pure consciousness, the Chaitanya Sagara. Everything, every object in this universe, be it a plant, a leaf, a dust, enter into it, it opens into infinity. It opens into infinity. Brahman, Brahman, Brahman. There's a small cover, body and mind, and both are false. When you wake up from the dream, you are seeing a world, every object is mind. Tiger is mind, a horse is mind, man is mind, woman is mind, whole world is mind. In dream, except mind, nothing is there. Mind has become a dream. Enter into any object, it is mind only. From outside, with the identity of yourself as body, dream body, it's an object. Name, form, if you touch hardness, softness, everything you can feel. Everything is mind. There is a cat in your dream. You touch, you can see the muscle, soft muscle. When it puts the claw on your hand, you can experience the pain. Pain is also mind. The claws of the cat is also how hard it is giving me pain. Everything is mind. Mind has taken that form. Mind has taken this form. Except mind, nothing is there. Enter into any object, it is mind. Like that, enter into any object, it is divine. Here. So Thakur used to enter into a contemplative mood as soon as dusk every day. Sri Ramakrishna was sitting in his room, absorbed in contemplation of the Divine Mother. Now and then he was chanting her name. Rakhal, Adhar, M and several other devotees were there with him. If you have got that trust, faith and love for God, name alone is sufficient. There was a Sufi saint. He used to love people. People used to love him. And he was living in a hut, moving about for his alms every day. He did not keep anything, or a broken like hut is there. He himself has made a hut, taking some leaves, grass, this, that, some timber from the forest he has built, and he lives there. Only one person just to cover from the rains and sunshine. And he used to move about with a white pajama, a black coat, and a green shawl, and a small cap over the head. And Whenever he is there in that hut or nearby, people will go and meet him. A person used to come often and listen to his sweet words. He would sing and explain how to live in this world, how to manage our life. So many things. How not to forget God, whatever be the understanding of God. All these things is to please people. A person used to come from long time. He used to go and sit in the hut. There is nothing to sit, not even a mat, or he will go inside and lie down. Go for bhiksha, bring some alms, sit and eat, and go contemplating on divine. He spends the. And then one day, after coming for a few months, a rich man used to come. He was so much attracted and pleased by his words. He thought, let me give something to this person. A broken hut, nothing to sit for the guests also, a few mats and all. Then he thinks, how much he may require? I am rich enough. I can give something. Then he thinks, I will give 500 gold coins. He takes 500 gold coins, and one day when he is sitting inside the hut, it is a small hut, he also enters the hut and goes down and will be listening. While coming out, he keeps the one tied in cloth. He asks, what is this? He says, I opens and shows. Oh, gold coins, these are yours? He says, yes. Oh, gold coins, how many are there? And that person says, I have. It is the 500 gold coins are there in it. You have any more? He says, I have sufficient, I have more. Then he takes and keep this also with you. He says. And then he says, you have so much, you keep this also with you. Because you have and you can keep. I don't have anything, I don't keep anything. I don't have. I don't have anything, so I don't keep anything. You have everything, so you keep everything. You keep this also. And similarly, a saint, South Indian saint, Kanakadas. Kanakadas will be there. He used to go at least, in old age, he used to go at least 7 steps to take bhiksha. Throughout his life, he will himself go ask for bhiksha. One time a day, he will bring and eat and go over. The rest of the singing and dancing in front of God. When he goes for bhiksha one day, there will be a festival in their house. The lady comes with all items to give bhiksha. Nothing is there with him to take those things. She says, today's festival I have brought so many, all these things. Whatever you want, how much you want, you take. Then he holds the hand and says, whatever you can put within these 2 palms, this will be sufficient for my day. She keeps a roti. Then she puts 1 spoon of curry. He says, enough, this is my food for the day. She says, shall I pack and give for the night? He says, no, I have the God's name with me. It gives me everything that I want. Health, wealth, whatever I want. I don't need anything. I want a morsel of food which He is giving me. I have God's name with me. That name, when there is name of God, what more does Thee? That much of trust, that much of love, that much of dependence. Will God leave such a hand? He will take full care. Yoga kshemam vahamyaham. I will take care of fully. So that now Sri Ramakrishna is taking that sweet name of the mother. Now and then he was chanting her name. Rakhala, other Yam and several other devotees were with him. After a while, the evening worship began in the temples. Others left the room to see the worship. Sri Ramakrishna and Yam conversed. Master, tell me, does Baburam intend to continue his studies? I said to him, continue your studies to set an example for others. He doesn't need, because he is one of the inner circle who is going to become a torch holder, torch bearer of Ramakrishna tradition, of the direct disciples. Premananda he is going to become. And tell, does Baburam intend to continue studies? I said to him, continue your studies to set an example for others. In the name of spiritual life, they should not leave studies, they should not leave any part of their life's existence. Everything has to be continue. Set an example. After Sita had been set free, Vibhishana refused to become the king of Ceylon. Rama said to him, you should become a king to open the eyes of the ignorant. Otherwise, they will ask you, what have you gained as a result of serving me? You served Rama, what have you got? They will be pleased to see you acquire the kingdom. To set an example, Krishna also tells Arjuna, Yadyadachariti Shrestha Tattadevetaro Janaha Sayat Pramanam Kurute Lokastad Anuvartade. You have to fight now because you are going to set whatever the great people do, all others follow. Yadyad achariti shreshtaha, the great people, how they live, how they move. Tattadevetaro janaha, itara janaha, other people will try to follow it, to set an example for them. Sayat pramanam kurute, lokastad anuvartade. Whatever he says, this is a standard, all will follow it. Show them through your life. So Sri Ramakrishna wants Baburam to study, continue to set an example. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.